Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BWaters Sports Show. I'm your host, BWaters. Now, on today's show, we're going to talk about some NFL football. Now, for most of you, like me, the season has kind of been depressing. Let's just talk about some of the more popular teams out there. Think about the Dallas Cowboys, the New England Patriots, the San Diego Chargers, the Indianapolis Colts, just to name a few teams. Now, and even in this area, the Baltimore area, well, not necessarily the Baltimore Ravens, because they're a team that's popular. Now, for the Cowboys, it's really hurt me to do this show because, as of today, they're 5-4. They lost to the Giants. Now, I must say, I kind of expected the loss. I wasn't really excited about this game, but it was just terrible. I mean, we had to resort to our third-string quarterback, and, that wasn't a good game at all. Ravens game, very good game. First watch the game, you thought, okay, Ravens going out there taking care of business, 10-0 for the lead. The Browns come back and tie. Ravens go ahead 13-10, or it was the other way around. One point was tied up at 13. Then the Browns went ahead and scored not one but 2 touchdowns. Everything looked like, okay, here we go again. Last season all over again. How are they going to stop Braylon Edwards? Not a problem. Defense, defense, defense. Terrell Suggs, 44-yard interception return, second of his career, second this season. We all remember the one in the Miami game. Now, Flacco, good game, had a touchdown pass to Derrick Mason. Ray Rice, incredible. Rookie, got to be a Rookie of the Year candidate. If not, he will be, if he's not now. Over 150 rushing yards. His first 100-yard game as a NFL star, but very good game. So Ravens, not only did they take care of business, but they went ahead to score 24 unanswered points. And this is a team where before, if they was down 27-13, it was done. The jackknife finished, but not no more. They are a team that can not only, they're resilient enough to come back in big situations, and you never know. Joe Flacco may be the quarterback of the future. Only time will tell. Moving on. Let's see. 3 years ago, or for the past 3 years, 4 or 5 years and on, when you said the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots would be playing, everybody would stop what they were doing, they would stop their plans, wouldn't make any plans for the night, and be glued to the TV. Little would you know, they're playing right now, and I could care less about the game. The Colts have been a disappointment this season. This right on the bubble, and easily they could lose out and not make the playoffs. Tennessee, 8-0, lead front runner of that division. Jacksonville, another team, disappointed. Last year was ran with the Patriots all the way to the third quarter before losing that game, losing control of that game. That was my preseason Super Bowl pick, and they also have a losing record. Not only did they lose, they lost today to the team that hasn't won a game, the Cincinnati Bengals. And before the game, T.J. Houshmandzadeh said the Bengals go ahead and don't win a game this year. He's going to walk from his house to NFL Network Studios, which is 26 miles away. They calculated about an 8-hour walk for him. So certainly that was not, he didn't want to take that walk. Bengals, big victory today. So then you also had the Detroit Lions, which was 6-2 at one point last year. Now, done. Jackknife, 0-8. Bottom line. John Kitna has been placed on the IR. Roy Williams has been traded. They did have a lead against the Bears today, but the Bears, being resilient enough, came back, won the game. Who else is there? It was a disappointment. San Diego. They had a bye today. Hopefully during this bye they can get themselves together. We all know they do have a tendency to start the season slow, only to pick up the momentum and run through the second half of the season. But the bottom line is the West Coast this year has had a bad, horrible time traveling to the East Coast. So San Diego is going to have to learn how to win on the East Coast if they plan to be successful in the playoffs. New England, they are 5-2, but they're not your normal 5-2 team. There was a couple of games, including the Rams, and there's another game early. The Chiefs, they should have lost. Bottom line, they won. I can't say it was resilient enough. You saw how badly the San Diego Chargers beat them. Now, they only came back to beat Denver. That even worse. Denver's another team. You don't know which Denver Broncos you're going to get. I thought Cutler was the man that was going to take them to the promised land again, be Elway's replacement. Unfortunately, he's been having a struggle here and there. So, so for all you Denver fans, disappointing season. So, what does this disappointing season make for football? Well, one, it's very wide open. It's not like, okay, you know who's going to the Super Bowl. If you ask me, like I said, I would say Dallas and Jacksonville, hands down. Indianapolis, maybe. I still, people would have picked the Patriots, of course. Well, you have an injured Tom Brady, and Lawrence Maroney's also out for the season. So, the Patriots, in my opinion, only on a downward spiral. So, only time will tell what they will do. And tomorrow night, let's talk about tomorrow night football before we close. The Washington Redskins taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, everybody knows I'm a fan of the Ravens and I'm a fan of the Cowboys. Who do I want to win this game? Honestly, I don't care. I want to see a tie, if that's possible. But I haven't really picked up the numbers to decide whether or not the tie would be effective for us or not. So, I guess I really would love to see the Ravens be in first place. But then again, I hate the Redskins with a passion. Nothing against the players, I just don't like the organization. And I have a lot of friends that like the Redskins. So, really, that's not my least favorite team. I don't care. I don't care who doesn't know it. So, the Redskins, I wanted to see him lose. I want to see Campbell finally throw an interception. I'm tired of hearing this. He's never thrown an interception all year. It's going to come. It's football. It's part of the game. Peyton Manning throws an interception. Tom Brady throws an interception. Definitely, hopefully next week, as far as the Cowboys are concerned, they have a bye week. Hopefully they get their act together. Romo will be back after the bye. So I'm looking forward to that. I've never been so excited about a bye week in my life. So, well, thank you for joining us on today's segment of BWaters Sports Show. I'm your host, BWaters, and everybody, you have a nice day.